What's up, people? We back in this thing, man. Y'all know who it is. Your boy Mansa J. I'm here with a very special guest. People, we got another female artist on here. It makes me proud because I've been trying to get more on here. Everybody been in the comments, been trying to get more on here. And I promise you, I've been trying to do that from the jump, but I just need to find somebody dope. Hey, we got somebody dope here today, y'all. We got somebody dope here. Is it H-Town?
Yes.
H-Town repping. And you know, it's one of my favorite cities in the country right there. I'm going to let you introduce yourself real quick.
All right, for sure. My name is LAUX. I'm from a small town called Fresno, Texas, which is on the outskirts of Houston, Texas.
I know it well.
Yes, sir. I hang around. I say I'm from Fresno, but you know, I usually be out in the Mo City. You know what it is.
You better chill out. I got so much family in Mo City, man.
For real? Hold on.
I used to run the streets heavy that way.
Oh, no. Let me find out we cousins.
Oh, man. It might be possible. It might be possible.
Cousin.
As soon as we done, call my mama like, hey, do you know anybody in the Mo that be spitting in the family?
Yeah.
You got to find out, man. We got a connection going on. But we got more than one connection. You are a student out here getting your thing at Texas State, right?
Yes, sir. Texas State. I am a senior this upcoming semester. I do plan to graduate in the summer.
Oh, right. Get it, man. Get it. I already know what that's like. The grind is real, but you almost at the finish line.
Almost there.
Stay the course. That's a good look, though. But what we hear today about is the music, though. The music is what I was trying to find people on Twitter. You got back at me. I had to go check out your work to make sure you were dope. And I was pleasantly surprised with what I heard, so we had to get you on here. So let's talk about some of the music. How did you get into this first?
Well, I've been in music pretty much all of my life. I rap and I also sing. I've been singing since I was 4 years old because my parents threw me in this choir called the Missionary Baptist Clap Choir for like kids and stuff like that.
Okay.
And so it just took off from there. I went to middle school at the Imani School where I met Leon Mitcherson, and I joined the Kids in Jazz band. He trained me up. He took me under his wing. He taught me how to play piano by ear. And then like he suggested that I started rapping. And I was just like, rapping? Like I'm looking lame. Like there's not really many female rappers out here. But I just started writing, and like he just prepped me for that. Once I got to high school, I dropped my first freestyle video to Lauryn Hill's doo-wop instrumental.
Oh, that's a good one.
Love it. And it took off, and so.
Been doing it ever since.
I've been doing it ever since.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
From singing to rapping, are you still singing too as well?
Yes, I am still singing. I'm actually planning to get more into it this year. Okay. I do want to record my own R&B EP.
Oh, nice.
I'm planning to call it Closure, CLAUXSURE. Yeah, so that's what I'm planning to do.
That's what's up though. The R&B side, is that like is it gonna be? I don't even want to know exactly how it's gonna be. I guess what I'm asking is that are you gonna try and lean more towards that, or are you gonna try and marry the two?
Honestly, I'm gonna try my best to lean more towards R&B, but I know just me being me is probably gonna be both in my EP, just because like I've been practicing one craft more than the other, and I feel like it would be dope to put both rapping and singing on tracks and see how it goes.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
Most definitely. That is more of a thing these days, you know, like being multi-talented and doing them both, you know. It was really, it started out, you know, it used to be made fun of kind of with the whole Ja Rule and 50 Cent beef, you know, kind of sour, but it came back with a vengeance with Drake and shit, you know, so, but I feel that for real. But what, you from Houston, well, from the Houston area, I should say. What type of influences did you have? Is it church?
Really, I didn't really get into rap influences until I started, you know what I'm saying, defying my parents and listening to what I want to listen to. Because I grew up on 102.1, just straight up 70s music, Al Green, Luther Vandross,
Talk that
Aretha
shit.
Franklin, everybody,
Talk
just
that shit.
the Gap Band,
Yeah.
all of that. That's why, like, I was really into singing. But once I discovered, you know what I'm saying, let me see, who did Mo City Done again? Who was that?
Mo City Done?
Yeah, the song Mo City Done. Was that?
Oh,
That wasn't Big Mo. That was
that's Pokey, ain't it?
That was. God, dog. Hold on.
Mo City, boy, you got me tripping, man. I know.
It's just so many names.
Is it Zero?
I think it's Zero. Once I discovered Mo City Dawn by Zero, I was like, oh, there's this type of music. Because I used to hear like Chopped and Screw music. I'll be like, why are y'all listening to that? I don't really, because I'm not really used to that. But like once I sat and I actually listened to like the flow and actually what he was saying, and I was just like, dang, you can really describe words. You can really describe your city by rapping. That's cool. I was like, let me try that out.
Yeah, for sure. And you started getting down with it.
Exactly.
So after Mo City Done, like now, who are you listening to now to get like inspiration, or you see as somebody that you might want to, you know, take bits and pieces from?
I listen to a lot of people. I listen to Rico Nasty a lot. I love Rico Nasty so much. I listen to, of course, Megan Thee Stallion. I also listen to Mulatto, Flo Milli, just really all of the hot people that are hot right now.
Right.
And I really like love to see what they're doing, because I feel like they're doing a lot, especially for female MCs in this like generation right now, because like usually like women are looked at as like we can't really like rap like we're supposed to be on the softer side and stuff like that. But I really enjoy seeing that Black women are able to show their aggressiveness or show like, hey, like I can get down with y'all too. I can get down with the guys too.
For sure.
So, yeah.
That's something that I want to ask you as well. I talked to a lot of artists on here about, you know, their experience and trying to come up in hip hop, and I would love to get your perspective on it. What's it been like for you as a female artist trying to break into this game, and also to piggyback off that question, it's just an artist in general, especially in the Austin area. I don't know if you do most of your promotion, I should say, in the Austin area or back home in that area, you know. So
yeah, okay. So as a female artist right now, like I would say that it comes with good and bad. I would say the good is being able to get a lot of attention just because I am a woman.
right.
But on top of getting a lot of attention, it's a lot of attention that like I really don't want. And it's just like I feel like I get a lot of like people who want to work with me instead of actually trying to work, like, you know, actually trying to be like trying to talk to me and stuff like that, trying to get at me. And I'm just like, I'm about business.
Yeah, for sure.
For
sure.
All about business. Please do not. I've had a couple people hit me my DMs talking about let's work, and they trying to take me out on a date after the studio session. Hell no. So
that shit would be frustrating though.
Yeah, it's very frustrating, definitely. I would say just as a female artist in general, I would say, I'm sorry, what was the second part of your question?
This second part was just in general as an artist, you know.
As an artist, it's tough because it's a lot of competition out here,
right.
But it's a lot of competition with people who are mainstream, like up against me. I would say in like the area that I'm in, like San Marcos and Austin, there's not a lot of female MCs. I haven't really had the chance to meet a lot of female MCs. Right. And I'm not saying like, oh, there's no competition to be like cocky or anything like that. But it's like, I feel like I've gotten to a point where I'm just like, damn, where the other female MCs at so I can collab with them so we can like drop something high. I'm tired of like having to deal with people of the opposite sex hitting me up and not really want to work. Yeah. So yeah, it's pretty chill. It's a 50-50 experience.
Right. Like that's as a male, you know what I mean? I see a lot of dudes that, you know, try and do that. I do know a lot of female artists, so I get those stories as well, but they're more into like R&B type stuff like that. And so I get those stories, and I know dudes, you know, like try and do that, try and say they want to collab, you know what I mean? But they just, and that is frustrating for those other lady artists that I talk to, you know, that is very frustrating. And even as like a male, I would be frustrated if I'm trying to work and trying to build something and you trying to, do something else. It's a time and a place for everything, you know.
Right,
So,
exactly.
but yeah, that's what I find interesting though is harder in Austin for a lot of hip hop artists to try and get on because of the type of city that it is, and the type of area that it is. Even in San Marcos, it's not much color, I would say, or those type of environments, for hip hop to blossom. Like the music is accepted, I guess, but the culture more or less is not, So, and by the culture, I mean, the people that represent hip hop to the fullest, Black and brown people. So trying to get spots at the Domain and shit like that, just at those shows, it could be a challenge. So how have you tried to navigate those waters and try and find your lane out here?
I mean, really, anytime I see an opportunity, whether it's because I personally, it is hard getting shows out here in San Marcos, because like you said, it's not really a lot of us out here. But I'll try to work through the orgs that I do see that are on campus for African American students. And like I'll go through like orgs such as Hip Hop Congress and see if, like, what I'm saying, they got any shows coming up, see if I could like get a spot with that. Or I have worked with they probably gonna get on me if I say their initials wrong, but PRMTD Entertainment. I don't know if you know who that is, but they're a nonprofit group that pretty much pushes out local artists, and they're out here in Austin. Their CEO actually just moved to Jersey like last year, but like he's like trying to spread the company out more. And like I've been getting help like getting shows out there and stuff like that. But other than that, like
I'm gonna have to definitely look into that.
Yeah, I can definitely give you his socials.
Yeah, for sure.
But that's pretty much all I do. And also like I'll go through my connections with Texas State. Like one of my connections is Dr. Fitzpatrick. She is over the diversity clinic at our school. And pretty much I talked to her and I was just like, hey, I do music, and like any opportunity, whether it needs rap music or not, most of the time not. And I'm in places where I'm just like, why am I talking about hitting people in the face to a bunch of white people in suits? She'll give me the opportunity though, and I'm really grateful for that.
And that's dope. That's dope in itself. Yeah. That's what's up. Yeah. That's one thing I wish I had done more at Texas State is take advantage of like the resources there. Cause I work in like film and stuff like that. So but I was never on the campus that much. I lived in Austin, but I went to Texas State. I transferred from Baylor. So I just stayed in Austin. I moved down here to try and get in film and stuff like this. So I was never on campus, but I wish I had took more advantage of those opportunities and did more networking while I was on campus, because it's a lot of people that went to Texas State that I know now who are in film, and I meet out in the industry or whatever, and they're just like, yeah, I was there about the same time. Like, shit, I was just never on campus, but that's dope that you actually smart enough to, use those resources that are available to you and network and stuff. But that's a big part of this awesome thing too, man, is knowing people, knowing where to be at the right time, because it's a lot of opportunity down here, and it's just gonna take a group of somebody to really bust the door open. You know what I mean? And that's what me and the homies trying to do right now. We're trying to get like our own like hip hop house or whatever and shit. So like, yeah, just to for like the artists, painters, graffiti artists. I love all art, like all the different aspects of it, from dancing, music, graffiti, just everything. It just fascinates me,
Yeah.
So
really dope.
Yeah, man.
Dope. Can't wait to see that come up for real.
It's definitely gonna happen though. Yeah. It's definitely gonna happen. But so what was it like for you growing up though? Like on some background stuff. It was just all church, it was all strict or
my parents. Okay, so I am currently 21. My parents are from the baby boomers generation. So baby boomers, yes.
Like in the 60s or 70s?
Yes, 60s, 50s. Yes, exactly. So my parents are
you ain't going nowhere.
Nowhere. nowhere. And like I could have gone places, but the thing is, my parents raised like my cousins, and they raised one of my older brothers, and I feel like they pretty much messed it up for me. Like my parents know all the tricks in the book, so I couldn't sneak out the house. I couldn't be like, "Hey, I'm going here," and really be there. None of that. But like while I was growing up, my parents wanted me to go to college so bad, and they wanted me to have a successful life. And in order to do that, they sent me to private school all the way up until high school. Yeah, I went to Hightower High School, and Hightower. Okay. Yeah. So and when I got there, I was just like, wow, this is really different. And I don't know, like my not so much my dad, but my mom was like really worried that I would get sidetracked and stuff like that. Right. But I feel like it really helped mold me into the person I am today, because I know how to act in professional settings. I know how to act around like us. I know there's a time and place for everything.
And that's important.
Yeah, that's very important. I really appreciate them for doing that for me.
That's really important. Like, even when you was texting me, I could tell like you were raised kind of how I was raised. Like, because you was calling me sir and stuff. I was just like, I am not that old, bro.
I was like, he said, "Oh, stop calling me sir."
Yeah,
I was like,
I am not that old. But I get it, because I do the same thing. But it's just, my dad's a preacher, you know, and I grew up I'm one of 8. So, you know, like they knew all the tricks and stuff too. So I was pretty much, it was sports at home, you know, go out in on a ranch and work, and that's it. You know what I mean? But like, yeah, I get it. I get it. So I had to, I don't know, I got to college and I kind of wilded out.
I feel that.
Is that something that happened to you?
Yeah, definitely. I got to college my freshman year. Actually, it's a testimony. I can't believe I'm still in college right now. My freshman year, my first semester, as soon as that was over, I was on academic probation, just because I was wilding. I was like, I'm going to every function I can. I'm going, and I don't care if it's Tuesday. We going somewhere. Right. I really don't care, because the thing is, like, I never got to experience like going out the house. And even though like it's just like my parents was trying to protect me, I understand that, but it's just like, God, dog, I did not know the world was like this. You know what I'm saying? But yeah,
a lot of freshmen fall into that trap though. Like that first semester, it could be a make or break. Like it could be tough to bounce back. Like, but because especially if you like us and you wasn't doing much in high school, and I'm from a little town too, so it's like I ain't know about none of this. Like the parties that I was going to and stuff was just, it was out of control, man. But I'm glad I got that shit together though. I probably was on academic probation at least twice. So but that was from partying like every day. Like I was going like here in Austin. I was living in Austin, so it's like every single night it's always somewhere to go, always a bar open. And and me and my roommate at the time, my boy TJ, shout out TJ, man. Y'all know it's crazy ass. But yeah, man, we was hitting every day. We almost fell into that trap too, but I'm glad you made it out though.
Thank you. I mean, like, I'm sorry, I forgot to tell you this, but like in high school, like what I would do, I would be in I was the vice president of our theater club. I was the president of our choir, women's choir and men's choir. And like, I would just be like acting, like doing plays and stuff like that. So if I wasn't doing that,
that's
I was
dope.
At home.
That's dope.
Yeah.
At least I just played sports. That's all I was really allowed to do. Cause my older brothers fucked all that up for me. Like they was out here wilding. Like, but they got their shit together too, but they ain't even allow me like to get that. So after it got to me, I was like kind of in the middle. I got younger siblings too, but yeah, my older brothers.
Oh, so you was the Malcolm in the middle?
I was the Malcolm in the middle. Ignore like a mother. I was the best one though. I made the good grades. I got the scholarship. Like, but it's all good. So I still love y'all mom and dad. It's all good. I ain't too mad.
That's funny.
Nah, man. But so back to the music though. What's like your plan with this? Is it to get signed and to stay independent? Because that's a big debate these days.
It's a debate for myself, really. I feel like if I were to stay independent, that I will be able to tell myself what to do when I want to do it. My problem is I don't like being told what to do. So I really don't. But the thing is, I feel like I would need to build the proper discipline to be independent. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And not saying that I'm not ready for it. I know that I'm fully capable of doing that, but I just know, like, with everything going on, like, if I want to have studio sessions, interviews, hair and makeup, it's just literally all by myself, and I have to find the right people. And I feel like if I were to sign to like a music company, I feel like I would be okay, but at the same time, I feel like I would have to do a lot of thinking. I would have to do a lot of legal discussions just to figure out what's really their plan for me. Because I'm not trying to end up in a hole like TLC and Pebbles. I'm not trying to do that.
That's like the worst case scenario.
That's the worst case scenario, and that's all I keep thinking about. And I'm literally like terrified.
Yeah, that's you got to be on your P's and Q's and just read whatever you sign, get you a lawyer. But yeah, I just got a lawyer, and that shit is weird, bro.
It's weird.
Like you paying for somebody for shit that might happen. Like, it's just weird just having a lawyer, though. Like, I feel like almost a grown-up type shit. You know
almost a grown-up.
Like, yeah, I'm almost a grown-up. I'm getting there. I ain't a sir quite yet, but you know. But yeah, like, I'm trying to I always ask artists that, you know, like, are they trying to sign with somebody to stay independent? Because that's a big decision. And what you said, though, is key to discipline, though. A lot of people I talk to, it's about the discipline just to try and be independent, because you got to do a lot of stuff. Like signing to a label, that's like that machine behind you.
Right.
And by machine, they mean making the calls, talking to all the radio stations across the country, doing all that groundwork and legwork. Like, that's a machine. They got countless people to do that for you, or make one call and your song is on every radio in the country. If you're independent, you got to do that. Make one phone call at a time every single day, and that's a discipline that a lot of people just don't have, man. But I feel like if you really trying to do it, if I was a rapper, you know what I mean, independent in today's age with technology would be the way that I would go, you know, but that's just my mindset. But I understand people want to get that bag real quick, though, you know. That bag is hard to turn down, bro. Like,
it is.
What do you think is going with all the technology and stuff right now? Do you think our albums gonna be in the future, or are we just gonna have singles all the time?
I definitely think we still gonna have albums. And I only say this because I honestly feel like there are a lot of artists that still push out no skip albums. And I feel like that's still a possibility if people are actually like looking into like, okay, this person has talent and they just not trying to get a quick bang for their buck. Because I mean, even though we do have a lot of like artists out here, like, you know what I'm saying, just like, oh, I'm just trying to get this money real quick and call it a day. Because they feel like once they push out a song and it hit, they're gonna be set for life. It don't usually work like that. But I feel like we're still gonna have albums. I feel like it's very important. Like, yeah. I don't know what else to say about that. But I feel like it will be a really tough competition though, with everybody going against each other with pushing out different albums, just because we have a lot of different sounds going on and different things, and people pushing out albums with features that we did not want, but they sound great. Like Tyler the Creator and NBA YoungBoy on what's the name? That was amazing.
But see, I always thought them two would work together though.
Really?
Like, no cap, because it's just NBA YoungBoy. He might be, for whatever you think about him for, is, you know, all his antics and all that type of shit. When you listen to the music, like, he is super talented.
He is.
Tyler the Creator, when you listen to the music or you watch his visuals, he's super creative. They super talented. Like, when you got two people like that know how to create and know how to put together bodies of work, like, it's gonna work. They gonna figure out how to bring out whatever in each other. You know what I mean? So I hold NBA YoungBoy on a level that a lot of people don't, because he's young and because he act how he act. You know what I mean?
hold him up there too. I love him. I love his music.
I think he's super dope, bro. Like, can he actually be talking about shit? It's not just all, you know, whatever stereotype you have of him in your head, you know, it's actual music, and I fuck with that, you know, like that's the type of shit I go for, you know, like is a substance in it, you know? So what's next for you though? Like, are you doing another project soon?
Yes, I am. I am currently working on a 4-piece EP. It's going to be titled Free Low.
Okay.
It's pretty much going to be an EP where I put out like music. I'm gonna be talking about shit. I'm gonna be talking about shit that I went through in college. One and two, I just feel like really showing how versatile I am now. Cause I feel like since I put out Low Volume 1 to now, I have changed a lot because Low Volume 1, like, you know, of course I'm still talking about shit, but I feel like I was stagnant in like my flows and what I was really talking about. And I was getting compared to, even though comparisons are always good, I always want to be my own person. But it's just like I was just getting compared to Megan Thee Stallion all the time. And I'm just like, I love Megan, but it's just like I'm my own artist. So I'm trying to show y'all who Low is, and Low can be different.
For sure.
So,
I'm not gonna lie to you, the flow though, you hear it though.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? You definitely hear it in the
Yeah.
type, in the style, and you know, in the words. You hear it, but yeah, you also hear, you know, you in there too. It's just that Meg is so big.
Yeah.
A lot of people gonna be compared
Yeah,
to it.
that's the first person they go to.
Especially coming from the area that you're from, you know. So yeah, but don't even trip on that.
Yeah.
Just keep on doing you and building, you know, because you dope. You dope for sure.
Thank you.
And
I
you're
really
young as hell.
that.
So
thank you. I really appreciate
yeah,
that.
you got plenty of time to get it. 2022, what's the goals? We're in a fresh year right now, new time to everybody making New Year resolutions. What's yours this year?
Consistency.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah,
I like that.
consistency. I'm really trying to build, just not even in my music, just in my life. Also, consistency and also discipline. Just really building myself into the young woman that I want to be. You know, in her own bag, doing everything for herself, not really needing mom and dad no more. Detaching from mom and dad. That's my goal for this year.
I ain't even gonna lie, I'm forever be a mama's boy, but it's all
That's
good.
okay.
Though, you know, it's
There's
all good though.
That.
Yeah, but man, that's super important. Consistency. That's like, people don't understand how important that is. That alone is a make or breaker. Like that's something I'm trying to get more in tune with. Consistency. Like doing this, what I do. The website and stuff I'm trying to build right now from the ground up. You feel me? So I want to turn it into a media, you know, deal, like a big deal, especially here in the Austin area or whatever. Yeah. But you know, I'm a writer by, you know, trade and stuff. So I write a lot, and I'm always doing other things to where it takes a lot of my time, and I can't all the way focus on this. So I'm building my team now to where I can, you know, they'll allow shit to do and make it go smoother, so I can be more consistent. But that's been one of my downfalls, is consistency, because I had to do a lot of stuff on my own while trying to balance the shit that actually pay the bills. So you know what I mean, and make things, you know, shake or whatever. But so consistency, man, I felt that for real though. That's huge. What's right now? Give me the top artist you listen to right now, driving home after you leave from this the shop right now.
I would say Rico Nasty. I've been listening to, oh Lord, you're gonna think, oh Lord, this girl is violent.
I hear a little bit of the music out there. Knocking people out. What's happening?
I love 21 Savage.
That's my dog.
I love 21 Savage. And I'm gonna add a fourth one. I listen to a lot of NBA YoungBoy, and somebody else who's coming up, Nardo Wick. I definitely listen to him a lot. So a lot of really aggressive people, and I'm really a sweetheart. I promise. I don't.
It's something about it, man. I'm probably one of the nice people you're gonna meet, bro. But if you listen to music that I listen to, it get wild and dangerous. And
in the car.
It get hood to the motherfucker there, bro. I be in that bitch shooting everybody. Like, what's going on? Like, keep violent. Oh man, but yeah, that's a nice list though. That's a nice up and kind of. I like Nardo Wick too.
Yeah, though, he's great. I love what he's doing. He's very different.
He's dope, man.
Yeah.
What's something that in today's, you know, time, I always like to get a little off topic. In a minute, we're gonna do some word association or whatever as we get ready to wrap this thing up. But right now, everything that's going on, you know, in the world, and the political landscape and everything, do you feel like making music that is socially conscious, you know, I should say, as in trying to represent us, or, you know, is there a message in your music? I guess that's what I'm trying to ask.
Yeah.
Is that something that you want to get to, you know, like trying to put a message in your music, you know?
Definitely. There is like for pieces that I am writing now, I can see that there are like different messages that I want to like put out like for our community, was more specifically for Black women, because in my last EP, Low Volume 1, like I wouldn't directly say this is for Black women, but I really honestly made that EP to like show Black women it's okay to be mad. It's okay to be angry. Like you can show your emotions.
Right.
There's nothing wrong with showing your emotions, and you are human just like everybody else. And I feel like I would more directly say that in my next upcoming projects, definitely, because like I guess I really started becoming like more conscious about what's really going on in the world since I got to college, because my last semester I actually took Black feminisms. And it really, honestly, I was mad as hell every day. I was mad as hell every day. I would want to fight every white person I saw. But it was just like, I got to a point where I was just like, you can't fight every white person you see. You just, it's good to be educated and know what's going on and know how to react in certain situations. And I feel like, yeah, that has really helped me grow as a person and as an artist, and seeing what different I can do in my music.
So, yeah. Once you find out about the truth that be going on out here, that shit will make you mad, man. But yeah, like I'm at a point, man, where I'm just like, I don't even care what, I don't know, white people think at all no more. Like I be so like pro-Black now, to where, but reading and finding about the truth and all this shit, it'll make you that way, like make you angry. And
definitely,
I was angry for a little bit too in college, you know. After I started reading it and coming from the town I came up in, and then reading about shit, and then looking back on shit and be like, God damn. Like, you know, I experienced most of this shit and didn't even know, you know, because I was so much immersed in it, you know. But yeah, man, that shit, it's big to me to try and convey our stories. You know, I think getting our stories out there is one of the reasons why I dove into film and stuff like that and started writing, and it's because I want to tell our stories, you know, and that's super important. And I think artists should be more conscious, because you don't know who's listening to you, don't know who's watching. Even though we don't choose to be role models, or you might not choosing to be a role model, if you choosing to be in this industry, like, and you make it,
it's bound to happen.
You got to be expecting to make it if you in this. So why are you doing this if you're not expecting to get to that level where you are a role model? You know what I mean? So it should be reflected. You can't always do that because your emotions aren't always happy-go-lucky or pro-Black and shit. You make music how you feel, you feel me? So, like, yeah, man, I like that. And I respect, you know, a lot of shit you say, your thought process, how you doing this. I want you to go out here and kill this shit, man. Like, go out and keep on banging them over their head with these motherfucking bangers, man. Get it, represent. Damn. But before we get up out of here, man, I'm gonna do some word association, right? So I just got some words or whatever that I'm gonna see. I'm gonna start off with something spicy.
All right, big.
All right. Joe Biden.
Byron. Joe Byron. Joe Biden needs to get out of office. He's not doing anything. And I really feel like honestly, I was glad only because Donald Trump did not win, because I literally didn't care who else was gonna go into office as long as they wasn't on the level of Donald Trump. You know what I'm saying? Just
didn't even matter.
It didn't even matter at the time. But now, like, since we are like moving forward, of course, we're gonna be looking for different candidates like coming up for the next election, because it's just like it's not that he's terrible. He's not trifling, but it's like
nah, you trying
he's I feel like he's too old. Like we need to move away from having people become president and POTUS over us who obviously do not have the same mindset of what our generation is having right now.
But that's like my whole thing. Like you keep putting these old white dudes in there. Exactly. It's like we know they were saying nigga back in the day. Yeah. Like we know they was in the flash mob and shit. Like we know this. This ain't even a question. You can lie to us and say, no, I wasn't doing it. I always been but just the way history is, like it's just not the case. So it's like I didn't even want to vote for Biden, but it was like it's choose your poison. You know what I mean? Like pick the lesser evil. And in this case, Trump, he had good policies. He did some good things, but he was such a fucking horrible person. It's like you can't rock with him, man. So you had to let that shit go. But Biden, man, he just, bro, I'm just going I can't stand his ass, bro. But it's all good though, man. But the voting, start locally, people. Start locally. Please find out about your communities and your people, man. Do that shit. Next word, we're gonna go with Bout It.
Bout It. That's the title of my song, huh? Okay. Bout It. Just, you know what I'm saying, having confidence in yourself and letting people know you're not the person to be messed with. Like you're not finna bully me, you're not finna little girl me. And if you want a little girl me, then what's up?
Talk to us.
Because I'll be walking around all the time. People who be saying they bout it don't really be bout it, and I'll be untouched. So yeah.
Oh, shit. So yeah, she out here. Let's just say that she outside. Goddamn. But yeah, that's about the response I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah.
Oh man. Features. What do you think about features?
Features I was really trying something new. My one of my producers, Denzel Stone, shout out to you, Denzel Stone. He was like, yo, what you think about singing and rapping on the track? First I was like, that sounds corny. That sounds so corny, especially like of me singing about like, you know what I'm saying, people hating on me. But like if I'm being completely honest, like I was totally against the song being on the EP before like it was actually on there because I didn't really think that it would flow with it because I was like, I'm singing about fighting. But I mean, I wrote features because I was really in a place of my life where I just felt like really people who said that they were for me weren't really for me. And it was just a lot of how do I say this? Just a lot of fake stuff going on. A lot of people saying that they real, talking about me behind my back, whatever, but just trying to be leeches pretty much.
Right.
And I wasn't really going for that. So yeah.
Girls are mean, bro.
Girls are very mean.
Like,
girl, I don't know what the problem is.
Like y'all be
girls are so mean. Like, but I mean, there's a few nice ones out there. I have a few
it
nice
is
friends.
though.
Yeah.
I got some homegirls that be like mean as shit to dudes, man. I'm like, y'all. I had girls be mean to me and be like, bro, I ain't even do shit to you, man. Like, what the fuck is happening, bro? Like, but nah, man. That's do you like accept features though? Like, is that something that you're open to with collabing other artists? Is that something that you're trying to do? Or do you
most
just
definitely. Most definitely. I am definitely looking forward to collabing with many artists. I'm actually working on a collab with this up and coming artist. Her name is Venus Baby. Hey girl. We don't have the title of the song yet, but we have been in the studio together. We have been working on it. We don't have a title for it or anything, but just know it's heavy. That's very much heavy. So
that's dope. That's dope. And while we wrap this up, we're coming up on about an hour and a minute.
Okay.
Got about another 10 minutes or so.
That's totally fine.
All right, cool. I want to get into your tracks do have the fight and stuff in it. You know what I mean? And we have a lot of artists that have passed away from violent shit over these last couple of years, and it's been a lot. Like, I mean, like in the hundreds. Like it's crazy right now. Do you think about that type of stuff coming into this life, and do you feel like, I know some people have said that hip hop has gotten really dangerous now. Do you believe that, or are you changing the ways you move? Do you think you should watch what you say in certain lyrics, or what?
Yeah, I definitely don't feel like hip hop has gotten more violent. I feel like it's always been violent, honestly, just because of like when I look back at like, you know what I'm saying, like really just, I don't want to say hip hop and rap is a violent genre, because I do not want to label it that, because it's not that. It's just that people come from different areas and they have a passion for the same thing. Right. And people end up hating, or they end up being at the wrong place at the wrong time. And you know what I'm saying, fatalities happen. I definitely believe in watching what you say in your music, because even though you didn't ask for this platform, you didn't ask for little kids to be listening to you, you didn't ask for, you know what I'm saying, whoever to be listening to you, they're still listening to you. And you definitely have like people who will take what you say to heart that don't even know you, right, and be like, oh, okay, since Lo said do this, I'm gonna do this. No, I try to make it in my music that, hey, like trying to tell my fans or whoever listens to me, like I am not just somebody that just runs up on people just for the hell of it, just to fight people. No, right. You entice me enough, yes, but you entice me, yeah, you put your hands on me, yes, I will. For sure. But I'm not over here like saying like condoning, you know what I'm saying, gun violence or anything like that. But I mean, it is talked about a lot, and most of the music I do listen to does talk about that. But in my head, I understand that, hey, that's not my life. That's not me. That is not me. That's them. That's very true. Okay, yeah.
I completely feel that. I think it is important, you know, about the energy we put out there. You know, so that could be something that gets people to think about, I guess. But yeah, I just think there are idiots out there who do dumbass shit, you know, and trying to get something instead of, I don't know, man. It's been a fucked up time, bro. Like, we losing some real ones out there. Yeah. It's some out there. You got to watch how you move these days, no matter what profession you're in, especially when you come from the environments that we come from. You know, it's it's just, I don't know, a hazard of the job, I guess, you know, just people are always going to be trying to reach and get your spot. I don't care what color you are, if you're in an all-white neighborhood, it's going to be motherfuckers out there trying to get what you got, you know? So it's, yeah, man, I'll be trying to tell people, just be careful, man. Like, just watch the energy out there, you know? So, and watch the temperature of rooms, man. When I walk in them hoes, man, I can't just be out here doing anything, going outside and just doing anything and saying anything, man. Know where you at all times, bro, because this shit can get real fast. I've seen it too many times, man. Too many times.
Also, watch who you keep around. Like, you pretty much just said it. But yeah, watching. I also watch who I keep around me. Like, I try not to keep like hotheads around me or anything like that. It's just like, you never know what can happen. And I'll be damned if I lose my life just because, I don't know, somebody told me, like, you know what I'm saying, somebody talking rah-rah about me. My thing is, like, I said it in one of my songs. I said, if it ain't directed, it ain't respected. If you don't say it directly to me, I don't care.
So, and that's a good way to look at things. So I don't really see it, like, I haven't really heard about female rappers being, you know, killed or anything like that. So,
well, I mean, like, not killed, but definitely, like, I would say, I'm gonna bring this up. Megan Thee Stallion, Tory Lanez, definitely that situation was crazy.
I got a whole type of, like, I don't even know.
You better not have no conspiracy theory about the situation.
I don't know if we want to go into this right now.
My goodness. No.
I'm just saying this. All I'm saying is this. A lot of shit just don't add up, bro.
What? How? Oh my gosh.
Have you seen a bullet hole yet?
Why do we need to see evidence? Why do we need to see pictures?
Why are we still going to court? if there was a bullet hole in Tory, this nigga would have been a black man in America, bro. They would have tried to hang his ass. He ain't even from America, bro, but they would have tried to hang his ass quick, man. That's crazy, bro. From the jump, from day one.
What?
You talking to a nigga that been in jail a lot of times, bro. Like, I'm part of a lot of niggas, bro. Like, I ain't proud of the shit, but it is what it is. Like, I know how this shit go. I know how prosecution go. I know what it's like when the cops run down on you and all that shit, you know? And that whole situation, it ain't right, dog. I'm not saying Tory ain't in the fault in some type of way.
Yeah.
He ain't shoot that girl, bro.
Who you think shot her?
Huh?
Who you think shot her then?
Probably her homegirl. Or I don't even think she got shot. I do not believe she got shot, bro. You think the cops... Bro, do you know how sensitive... I'm somebody that played sports my whole life, right? Okay. I was big on it, right? I know about injuries. The foot, it contained probably like the most... Your feet and hands contain like the most bones and shit, right?
Right.
It's no way you get shot in your foot and you walking in any type of way. You ain't even moving. Your ass will be on the ground trying to tell somebody to come get you. There's no way she got out that car and was hopping and shit. She not doing all that, bro. That's not happening. And it wasn't even enough blood. It looked like a cut or something, but I don't know. Listen, man, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not trying to say she lying. I would never put that on a black woman. I'm not doing that. What I'm saying is some shit is fishy, dog. Some shit is fishy, man. But if you find out he guilty, hey, man, I'm happily be wrong and I will happily, but this shit been going on too long, bro. Too long.
Too long. Okay.
Been too long.
I guess we gonna see how that turns out. I think he shot her.
You really think he did
I think
it?
he shot. I think he shot my girl. I think he shot my girl. He had to shoot my girl.
With what evidence do you have from that, though? That he shot, other than her saying she...
I feel like I know there are situations where it's like women do like lie just because they have something against the man or whatever. But it's just like, I feel like it's important to take Black women's word for saying, hey, something happened to me, this happened to me. Because I feel like it's too many times where Black women are like, hey, this happened to me, he did this to me. Thinking of Keke Palmer. Trey Songz just got accused of being a rapist.
Knew R. Kelly,
but the thing is, he's been doing this. Like Keke tried to tell us like years ago.
But that's what I be saying. But when I say he the new R. Kelly, I mean when R. Kelly first started getting accusations for years, that shit was the 90s, bro. Yeah. Like I remember when I was a kid, my uncles making joke about this shit. You know what I mean? Trey Songz accusation been going on for years, bro, like years and years. But the motherfucker talented and females like him. So it's like, that situation, I'm on the female side. I
definitely feel that. But I feel like that's my reasoning behind like believing Megan. You know what I'm saying? Just because I believe like
you want to believe her because you think this shit in our minds is like if this shit is a lie, this shit is so fucked up. It's gonna set shit back. Yeah, and that's why I don't even want to. I be trying not to talk on it, but the shit be so outrageous because as a Black man, I don't want him getting railroaded either. But it's like, I don't want to call her no liar. Right. And that's why I said, I'm not calling her a liar. I'm not going to say that, you know what I mean? But I'm just, maybe some of the shit, I don't know. But I think once you say something, and it's much news and all this shit she got behind it, she won awards behind this shit. Like, I don't know, but I'm gonna backtrack out this shit, bro.
And that's Mansa's take on Meg and Toy.
yes. I'm gonna go ahead and bag fuck up out of this, man. Listen, y'all got me. I wish them the best, man. But I'm glad I ain't in that shit. I gotta watch my mouth, you know, because I got a daughter now, right? So I just had her, and I didn't have her, but you know, I helped. You feel me? But so I'm calling. You know, I don't really have to change my thought process on a lot of shit because I already I got 5 sisters, you know, and I'm a mama's boy, so I'm gonna side with black women. 99.9% of the time, but I do know for a fact also that black women be also fuck shit too.
Yeah, I'm not saying like
you know what I mean, like
some of us we.
I see my sister do some shit and then be like, God damn, sis, like you out here wilding. Ruthless. Y'all, boy, when I say ruthless, boy, y'all get scorned for real. Like, it's like, that nigga don't stand a chance, but I'm afraid of my daughter already right now. I'm afraid to be mean mugging me and shit. While she
no, I bet you're going to be a great dad. You're going to be a great father.
Yeah, I'm trying, man.
That's why he drinking so early. He said this.
Goddamn, it's like 3 o'clock in the evening on a Friday. I had a long week, bro. Don't judge me. Bro. Y'all know me, goddamn. Y'all don't watch this shit for nothing, goddamn. But I gotta have my whiskey. But yeah, man, that's wild. I ain't touching the Megan situation no more till the case come up. I don't know how we backed off into that.
We gonna see.
I don't even know how we got into it. For sure. But you got any shows coming up?
Currently, no. But if you want to book me for a show,
email
me lauxmusic@gmail.com. That's lauxmusic@gmail.com. I'm willing to go to Austin, Kyle, Buda.
Well, Raw Brilliance definitely got some events coming up, so you know we definitely gonna be in contact for sure.
Yes, sir. Really appreciate that.
Oh man. Appreciate you for even coming out, man, and rocking with us for a little minute. But I also want to ask you, where did the name come from?
Okay, so my name, so me and an old friend of mine, her name is Dizzy Harrison, we were actually sitting in Icy Rose. At the time she was really like
Icy Rose?
Icy Rose, yes, the ice cream shop. In San Marcos. Yeah, it's new. But at the time she was helping me, you know what I'm saying, as an artist, you know. She was actually managing me. Like we were helping each other because we were both like, you know what I'm saying, new in the game. She wanted experience in managing. I wanted experience in letting people tell me what to do because I don't like letting people tell me what to do. But we were planning because at first my rap name was Jessica Lauren, which is my government name. I was like, I don't really like that because I don't feel like I can't see that like behind me on stages. I just really can't.
What is it again?
Jessica Lauren.
Jessica Lauren?
Yes.
It could be if you're a singer, though.
If I'm a singer, exactly. Yeah. But I can't be talking about I'm fighting people and my name is Jessica Lauren because people are gonna be like, Jessica. That's not like, you know what I'm saying? I
don't know. You can make it hot.
It could be hot.
There's a Lauryn Hill out there.
There is.
And she's considered the GOAT. It is. One of them when it comes to female rappers, for sure.
Definitely. But yeah, like I just said, I feel like I really grew out of it. Probably. Because I was using it it's not like I never used it as a stage name. I was using it all throughout high school and through my freshman year at college. But I just feel like I wanted something new and I wanted something that would probably represent me. But anyways, we were like planning and we were thinking and she was like, okay, what are your initials? I said JLB. And I was like, L. We're literally just picking out random letters. At the time I was taking French class. I'm no longer taking French class anymore because French is hard as hell and I wasn't trying to fail.
I went to sign language. I was like,
exactly. So we were like AUX and she was like the aux chord? I was like, actually that's kind of cool. So let's try to dissect this. And I was like, Lauren, L. Lauren increasing because aux chord. And I was like, if I put it together, low. And I was like, is that even a word? And I was like, it's French. I was like, okay, cool. That's cool. Yeah, I just stuck with that. And I felt like that was really different. And I felt like it was something that would be fun to correct people on saying because I feel like
I ain't gonna lie, I was thinking it was like LAUX or something.
Yeah, I get that a lot. LAUX, I get that a lot. And I'm not really, it doesn't bother me because I want people to be like, LAUX, what is it? Like, how do you say your name? So people will remember. And
what is low though?
Yes, it's low. So people will be like, oh, low, this is low. This is what low does. So yeah.
I fuck with that. It's definitely different, man. And it's definitely I thought I was trying to sound it out and shit, and that's why I had you introduce yourself too. Because I was like, I'm not finna butcher this on the intro, man.
Good.
Damn, I was about to try though, but no, we ain't gonna do it. And I would have butchered it too, because I was about to say some LAUX or some shit.
Oh no, you're fine. Like I said, I get it all the time. It's actually fun. Like Amine, like people would call him anime all the time. And I feel like that really helped him in a way, like boost him and his music.
Anime?
Well, yeah, people calling him that,
Yeah,
and him
that,
like finally saying in a song, "My name is Amine." Please say it the right way.
Yeah, I feel like my government name is regular as hell, Jeremy. So it's like, yeah, I wasn't gonna stick with that one, man. But everybody's still. Nobody's really called me that since I was, I don't know. Only people who don't know me or know me in like a professional setting call me that. Because my family called me one name, my childhood friends called me another name.
Yeah.
Then the industry people, friends I know, you know, they know me as Mansa. But so that's what y'all know me as. So we're gonna stick to that. But yeah. But is there anything else you want the people to know about you and your movement, what you got going on, how to support you?
I would say how to support me. You can find me on all social media platforms. LAUXX Music. That's LAUXX Music. And I feel like the motto I'm trying to push out is really just don't stop believing in yourself just because other people don't believe in you. You can believe in yourself, and that should be enough. As long as you got yourself and you got God or whatever you believe in, you should be straight.
Straight. Yeah. Just like that, man. We finna get ready to get up out of here. Miss Lowe.
Mr. Mansa.
I appreciate you. I appreciate you. As long as you ain't call me Mr. Sir no more. That was like, she said, Mr. Sir. God,
Mr. Sir?
God damn. How old am I again? Shit, bro. But no, I appreciate you making the trip out and joining us, rocking with us, man. For sure, for sure. Anytime you want to come back and rock with us, please do that.
Yes,
you got something dropping, just hit my line and we're going to have you right on up here, man. But y'all going to be seeing this episode soon. We got the web series about to drop soon on the website. Y'all make sure y'all be on the lookout for that. That's www.rawbrilliancemedia.com, man. We got the new articles and stuff from the new staff coming, man. We getting a new website set up. It's gonna be the same www.rawbrilliancemedia.com. We just switching it over to like a new deal or whatever with all the new content and shit. So y'all be on the lookout on that. I'll make sure I post it on the social medias and stuff. Mansa J on everything, man. Y'all know what it is. It's gonna be on the bottom of the screen. Low your social medias. You want to throw them out there?
LAUXX Music, LAUXX Music. That's on TikTok. Also, I really be TikToking all the time. So yeah,
TikToking, man. That's the wave. I can't get into it, but I respect your grind.
Thank you.
I respect your grind. And that's how we do it, people. We out this thing. Raw Brilliance Media. I am your boy Mansa J. Here with my homegirl Low. We out. One.